This is Brandon, I'm Sarah, and of course, our beloved Aiko. Frustrated by the ever-increasing cost of living, we went out on a limb and left our traditional life on land behind. We built a new kind of dream together and now get to call this slice of paradise home. We're learning how to navigate this unique life off the grid and on the water, so grab a drink and join us for the ever-evolving adventure that is keeping afloat. Last week, we cranked out some awesome progress on the exterior of the floating cabin that we're currently renovating. Although we weren't too sure at first about the turnout of the color scheme we'd chosen, the longer we sat with it, the more it grew on us, and ultimately we've decided that we love it, and the blue is here to stay. But now it's time to shift gears from the aesthetics of the exterior and get a jump on the utilities on the interior. Our good buddy and general contractor Lowell, aka Jericho's dad, is back again this week to help us out with the electrical wiring. But as always, amidst the hard work, we did make sure to have some fun this week too. Oh yeah, and we bought another boat. But it's not exactly what you think. We'll get to that in a bit.
Good morning.
I'm so excited because we're going on an adventure today that we've been wanting to go on for the longest time, pretty much since we moved in. So back behind our house where the little waterfall cascade thing is, we've always wanted to go exploring up in that cove and see what else is up there, like where Aiko goes when she runs around up there. The guy that had this spot before us told us that he did that once and that the waterfall keeps going for a really long time, and that it's really pretty back there. But we didn't want to do it in the summer because we were waiting until the poison ivy kind of dies back a little bit and snakes weren't an issue and the vegetation is a little bit easier to navigate. So it is that time.
Okay. I should have gone the route you went. I did wear my waterproof boots. Why do you think I'm walking in that river in my regular shoes in the middle of winter? Brandon's got these really nice tall muck boots. Oh. Are you excited to have mom and dad in your territory? Let's see what we can find, okay? We can get through all this roto. This reminds me of my Park Service days. So when I was working with the Park Service, this was quite literally every day. Just crawl through the brush, off trail.
Look.
You look pretty cool.
If you look very closely, you'll spot the wild bear. But not the Ursus americanus kind. We've reached a bit of a stalemate.
It's like one of those mobile tubes.
What were those called? The banyans.
Banyan.
Yeah, it does look like that.
The rhodo banyan.
Rhodo banyan. I loved the comments last week asking for a nature walk, and that's not why we're doing this today. That's a coincidence. I definitely do want to take you guys on a real nature walk, dedicated for that reason. But one quick tidbit I'll tell you today is this plant that you see everywhere. This one right here. This is rhododendron. This is like our most common understory shrub. It's super, super common here. Native. You crazy? But anyways, this rhododendron, oh my gosh, It blooms around July 4th, and you can imagine, since it's all over the place, it's got these beautiful, showy, like white cluster blooms, and when it blooms, it's just like a fairy forest. Just imagine white flowers everywhere that you see rhododendron here. It's so beautiful.
Here we have a beautiful specimen of moss and rock.
Oh,
And then
so much knowledge you have.
somebody hid a bunch of acorns under it.
Really?
Maybe the squirrels.
The squirrels? Oh, wow. You know, I read something one time about how squirrels are responsible for like 1 in 7 trees in the world because they always forget where they bury their nuts. That would be the cutest little house for a gnome or some fairies. Man, if Winter was here, I bet he would make a fort in that. Oh, it's fun. Where did those otters go? All right, guys. I think that's enough monkeying around, don't you? Let's go get this wiring done.
Okay, from the EcoFlow, it just ties into the solar.
The solar ties into it, and then the smart generator has that special plug.
Right, and we'll just cut one in on the outside for that.
What I'd like to get to with this today is where once you do this, I'll finish this outside, and then I'll be able to come in here and start. I'll spray that, tongue and groove, and then start finishing this inside.
Okay. How are you gonna bring the solar wires in?
The panels will have to be on this side of the house, because that's where the sun's at. If we put them over here, they can come down, go up through that soffit,
Okay.
run across here,
And drop down right here.
and drop down right here.
You gotta keep them as short as possible.
Isn't that because you like lose power the longer they are?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something?
Voltage drop.
How many panels is it?
We got 4.
4? Or how many watts is it?
I have to look and see. I think it was like 300 watts each or something like that.
If you were going to do an access panel for this up here, what would you?
You can put an access here. You can put an access right here. It's wide open.
So the bottom nail just even with that?
The bottom screw hole.
Alright, so we got our wiring in, we're ready to roll. It's all nice and organized. These are can lights coming out the ceiling. We got 2 outside lights, outside receptacles, refrigerator plug, outlets in the bedroom, light switches in the bedroom. We'll be putting those can lights in here. All the lights will be on dimmers. It's ready. And then this is our panel here. I got a boot coming from Amazon. We're gonna put a boot on the roof for the solar panel wires. When we tongue and groove all this, we're gonna make an access hatch right here. And you'll be able to go in there, so if you wanted to add Starlink later or anything, there'll be a penetration on the roof that you can actually run wires through, which will be nice because we always run them down the side of the house, but this one we're actually gonna hide them and do them right. Sarah's gotta get in the water. Because on our center island here, this gets a
Pendant
pivot
light
that comes down. And we've got to run this gas line in this hole and out the back of the house. Thanks to Lowell, who came and he got us wired up. It's looking good.
Alright, this is kind of like a random aside of the rest of our happenings this week, but I just really wanted to show you guys this adorable boat that Brandon just bought. well, I guess I should say, yeah, he did buy it, but it's not like a boat for us. He just bought it to flip it. He's already got a buyer. It's hardly ours at all, but technically in this moment, it's Brandon. So I wanted to show it to you guys because it is so dang cute, and I just thought you guys would appreciate seeing this. It's like a little homemade shanty boat. There was a graduate student that built it for a thesis in architecture, I guess.
Okay, check this little thing out. It's like a little, you know, shanty boat, like an enclosed pontoon houseboat. Trex? I mean, Trex? Hello? Oh my gosh. Check it out. Isn't this so precious? I feel like that might make it pretty toasty in the summer, but at least this time of year, like, oh my gosh, I would love to have something like this and just go out in the middle of the lake and sit underneath the nice hot sun and read. I thought it was so cute. Like, for somebody who just wants to come in on the weekends and have a place to crash, such a great little boat. And there's an outdoor shower that mounts right there. It didn't come with a motor, so Brandon's gonna add a motor before he flips it. The only thing is, I mean, I don't think this was the point of his project. I think being an architecture student, this is probably about the structure, not the interior design specs, but there are some things that, as I guess you would say, flippers, renovators, that I noticed that I'm like, that would drive me insane. I'd have to fix that immediately, such as that, this, that, just little things like that, but by and large, so cute. What do you got? You did? Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think about it, baby?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You put a fat sack in that back corner.
So it doesn't lean?
Yeah, and see how much weight it takes to offset it.
No motor yet though, so we're towing it to put it in its slip. All right, mission success. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the solar panels too. And here, the guy had mounted like a paddleboard and some other stuff, so you could do that if you wanted to. It's always fun to see different creative takes on the same concept. We've seen a lot of pontoon houseboats, but never one with this silhouette. Later this spring, we'll be helping the new owner of this boat make some minor interior renovations and finishing touches, in addition to adding a motor and leveling out the weight. So stay tuned for another fun little side project. Also, completely unrelated to anything else happening this week, I've just been meaning to bring this up for a few weeks and I keep forgetting. We've had a number of comments, and I've also seen these comments under other creators' videos, that people who know that they've subscribed to us before and want to support our channel and watch us regularly, they're saying that all of a sudden YouTube seems to have like unsubscribed them from us and a bunch of other creators. So friendly reminder to just check your subscriptions and make sure, even if you watch our videos regularly and know that you've subscribed in the past, make sure that you're still subscribed, because apparently there's some weird glitchy stuff going on. This, we found a toy, didn't we? Hold on, let me throw it for you. Let go. Okay, let go. Well, all right, that's fun too. That's a good toy, Bear. Happy Valentine's Day. You're the sweetest baby, and you deserve all the hearts every day. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys what I got Brandon for Valentine's Day, or one of the things anyways. I swear we never have a tape measure at the house. It's always like somewhere that we're renovating. So in addition to being practical, it's just too cute. Wishing y'all a wonderful week. Thanks for spending a moment of it with us. Whatever else you've got going on, don't forget to breathe in some fresh air and have a little fun while you're at it. We'll see you next week.